YouTube, it's your girl Miss Panda, and I'm here to do my version of a reaction. Yeah. I know I've been in a MIA, but I've been busy taking care of some family business. Y'all know how that go. But now that all of that stuff is taken care of, I want to talk about Duty Bug's birthday party that Big Back Jasmine threw him. But y'all need to hit that like button for your girl, share and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Okay, let's get into Duty Bug's birthday party. I think it's fucked up that this fat sloth bitch threw Big Booty Baby a birthday party. And when I say big booty, y'all know I'm talking about Chris ass. But when it comes to ugly Phillip kids, y'all notice her pockets be dry and empty. For somebody who always crying broke, she sure found some money to throw her favorite child a nice birthday party, didn't she? But that's just my opinion. Y'all ain't hear that from me, but y'all heard it from me. Did y'all see that she went out of her way to get decorations, party favors? She even had the broke down audacity to pay for him to have a party at a venue, child, and everything. She got a lot of fucking nerve. The fucked up part about it is I've never since I've been watching Jasmine videos, seen this big back broad go this hard for her other four kids that she had with Philip, as she likes to call them. Ain't that some trifling ass shit though? How could a mother refer to her own children as her four other kids? That's mean, and she better be careful, because she gonna need them same kids one day that she mistreating. And did y'all see Big Booty Chris acting all phony with Duty Bug when he was at the place? He was kissing all up on him. He was only acting like that, quiet as it's kept, because they was in a public place. Y'all know damn well Chris don't be wanting to be bothered with none of them kids when they be at the house. He only be wanting to play video games and eat food. Hmm. And Jasmine, greedy as hell too. Her and Big Hip Chris. They act like they ain't want to leave out the party room to take little Duty Bug to play some games because they didn't want to miss out on a pizza. Hmm. That is all that big heifer think about is food. And she pisses me off because she act like she only got one child. She treat the other kids like they was just there. Hmm. Did y'all see how far away Ava, Aiden, and Amaya was sitting from her? It's all about Duty Bug because that's Elephant Hip's baby. Y'all see how she dotes on him? Always touching on him, always hugging on him, always holding him, always just coddling him all the time. The baby probably ain't gonna be able to stand her when he get grown because the Davis kid's gonna treat Duty and any other kids that she had by Buffalo Butt Chris like shit. And it's gonna be because of her. Because it's the way that she treat them. You think that them kids are stupid? You think that they don't notice a difference in the way that they mother treat them versus how they treat Chris, baby? I think that honestly that she treat Chris better because she in love with Chris. She think he handsome. Me personally, I think he funny looking. I'ma tell you about Miss Panda. Miss Panda don't like no fat sloppy man. You can't be tall and fat. You got to pick one or the other. Either got to be tall and skinny or no discrimination. I'm sorry, that's just what I like. Some people probably gonna come for me in the comment sections, and I'm ready for it. It is what it is. That's my opinion. My coochie don't get wet for no fat sloppy man. But anyway, let's continue. But Duty is gonna despise her because Philip kid is gonna treat him bad. He'll never ever fit in with them because they're getting old enough to notice the difference in treatment. Come on now. They not stupid. And in turn, Duty gonna just dislike Jasmine for that. Because you put him in an awkward position with his siblings. He gonna realize when he get older. I'm talking about like older. I'm talking about like middle school, high school type, like 20s, 30s type. He gonna notice that. Hmm. Because Jasmine, you put that child on an imaginary pedestal that he ain't asked to be put on. And them kids is starting to notice that. And I noticed that I peeped too. I don't know if y'all noticed that, but I noticed that not only does she have one favorite child, but she has two favorite kids. I noticed that she don't treat Kaylin as fucked up as she treat the rest of the kids. In terms of the Davis kids, I think Kaylin is her favorite one. It used to be back in the day. Remember when she had that little 2-bedroom apartment when she was acting like she was all miserable, depressed, and oppressed and downtrodden, and she had to go see a therapist and get on medication and all that. When she was staying in that apartment, and she used to get all them cash apps for pretending to be sickly from her supporters. Yeah, she used to favor them little twins. They remember they used to be Chunk. She used to call Aiden Chunks, and she used to call Ava Mamas. She don't even nickname them no more. They just Ava and Aiden now, and she tell them to go away and treat them bad now, honey. Now she don't flip flop. Now she's treating Kaylin good and treating Amaya and the twins bad and treating Kaylin and Legendary, which is Duty, good. But Jasmine, she is something else. And why the fuck was she feeding him that baby some pizza? Pizza is like the easiest fucking thing that a baby can eat. All you got to do is kind of break it up into nice size, bite sized pizzas and just keep an eye on them and just let him just eat it by himself. See, the thing about Jasmine is she's always doting on Duty. She don't never want him to get his face dirty. She don't never want him crawling on the floor to get his hands dirty. She don't want him to have no germs. She don't never want him to mess up his clothes. Nothing. That's why she always be feeding him, because she knows if he feed himself, that's what kids normally do. What do kids do? They make messes. Especially when they're first learning how to eat. They get, they mess themselves up. Only thing you got to do is walk with some baby wipes, wipe his face, wipe his hands, and if push come to shove, bring a change of clothes and change his damn clothes. Leave that baby the fuck alone. He's tired of you. You notice how the baby face look when she be touching all over him? That baby's sick of her touching all over him. He's sick of her. She's sitting him feeding him little pinches of food like he 3 months old or something. Fuck is wrong with her? It's like she deliberately trying to keep him a baby. That's why he don't know how to feed himself. Y'all notice when she give him the chance to feed himself, he sits there and stares at the food and just look like he don't know what to do? Jasmine got some black people splaining to do. Jasmine, why didn't you incorporate your other kids into the party? I didn't like how you had them sitting so far away from you like that, like they wasn't a part of the family. They looked a little salty to me. I'm just saying, y'all seen that little tiny ass pizza that they all had to share? I bet you her and Chris had a pie piece, each to themselves, and everybody else had to share pizza, and they probably only gave them one slice. Knowing Jasmine, hmm. Yep, I said it. Just one freaking slice of pizza. No wings, no fries, just one tiny slice. And if you ask her for another slice, she'll tell you her favorite line. What do y'all think that Jasmine say famously? I'll give y'all a second to drop down in the comments. All right, time up. Now y'all know whenever Amaya or Kaylin or one of the kids tell her or ask her for some more food or ask her for snacks, y'all know she always tell y'all ate already. That's her famous line. She need to get a shirt made that say that, bitch. She went out of her way to get him a nice little cake too. You seen that little fancy cake that she gave him? Oh, honey, let's get into the cake, boo. Now, bitch. Now, not only did Duty Bug have one cake, but Duty Bug had two cakes. Because remember, he had a little small little get together at the house. Now, the Davis kids quiet as a cat. The only reason why Kaylin had a birthday party is because Philip threw him a party. But we gonna get into that a little bit later. We want to get back on this cake. That was a fancy cake too. And it had the audacity to have his name on it. Usually when she get their cakes, they usually don't even have their name on it. Half the time their birthday cakes, they don't even say happy birthday. She would have never did that shit for Philip kids, as she call them. The only way she would have done that shit for them is if her and Philip was still together. Yes, I said it. She treat them kids like shit because she's still salty about the fact that Philip don't want to be with her big fat sloppy big poinky oink oink ass smelling like cootie cat and funk. No ass, no motherfucking more. She done moved on with big booty Chris that smell like fart and eggs, and she's still mad about that shit. Now, and Philip moved on with Hannah, a real woman and a real good stepmother. Now let's get back to this janky party. The party literally only had a handful of people at the party. She probably only ordered 2 pizza pies. Y'all know she went to Dollar Tree and got the party favors, y'all. Y'all know she probably ordered the cake from HEB. Y'all know that's the only store she shop at. And Duty Bug is spoiled too. He don't never know how to have a good time. You saw all that hooping and hollering and crying and snotting he was doing while they were singing happy birthday? Now that I think about it, Duty got 2 parties. Hmm. Didn't we just talk about that a few minutes ago with them two cakes? Hmm. Jasmine thinks she's slick. They celebrated him at home, and she took the time to plan and pay for another birthday party for Duty. But she ain't do that for Kaylin. My thing is this, and I'm gonna put my 2 cents in it, and I know ain't nobody asked me. But my thing is, yeah, Philip and Miss Hannah, because I know you know Philip ain't paid for that damn party by himself. You know Hannah helped. But anyway, the bottom line is he made the effort to make sure that his daughter felt special that day. And I like how his family showed up and showed out and supported. But my thing is, if Philip threw Kaylin a birthday party, I felt that Jasmine should have threw her a birthday party too. And then she had the trifling audacity to show up, and it looked like she ain't even had no gift for her. And then she was acting all standoffish and stank, quiet as it's kept. It seemed like she only went to Kaylin birthday party to film content for her raggedy ass channel. I said it. Now, and he seemed like he didn't like being sang happy birthday to because he cried when they sung happy birthday at the house too. Oh well, that's what the fuck she get for spoiling him like that. That ain't all she gonna get for him. Wait till he get older. And he really figure out who her punk ass is. He really ain't gonna like her. That's gonna be the one that's gonna give her hell. The one that she dote on. The one that she turn her back on. And the one that she sit up there and treat real well and put on a pedestal and treat them other kids and put him in front of the other kids. Watch and see. When he get older, that's gonna be the one that's gonna give her hell. Okay? Now, sadly, the kids who would have appreciated, which is, Philip kids, she never does this types of stuff for. And if she does do a little bit of stuff, she might do the bare minimum for them, like at home. It was so cringy to watch Duty crying and acting and snotting and like that. And it's horrible that she held him damn near the entire time he was there. Like, damn, let him breathe. Put him down, something. I know he tired of her breathing her funky breath all on his neck. That's why he ain't got no hair in the back, because she keep breathing on him and it burnt the back of his damn hair out. I noticed something. Is it just me? Or Chris really don't have no family or no friends? Honey, listen. Philip might not be all that cute, but his family damn sure did show up and supported Kaylin's birthday party. And I gotta respect that. He's a stand-up guy. He went to prison. He served his time and he's back in his kid's life. He got a little bit of work to do on certain things, but you know what? I appreciate the fact that he's trying to make an effort, and I appreciate the fact that Hannah is stepping up to the plate and not just tolerating Philip's children, but actually being available and engaging with them. To me, in my opinion, she actually engages with them more than Jasmine does. Hmm. Hmm. And Chris ain't hardly had nobody on his behalf neither now, not to be being funny. Cause don't nobody like his ass. Cause he grimy. He level 10 grimy. He a grimy dude. The only person that wanna be bothered with him is Jasmine. And he really don't like her for real, for real. He only with her cause the bitches he really like don't want to be bothered with him because he got a fat, juicy ass and he broke down and ain't got no money. Okay? Unless he got some money to give him, y'all know Jasmine only gets paid once a month. And that's not enough to successfully maintain a side piece. He can't even cheat properly because he broke. But I still think it's really fucked up that she threw Duty a party that he really couldn't enjoy because she held him most of the time. And he ain't old enough to really understand what the hell is going on in the first place. You saw how he kept looking around like he didn't know what was going on, trying to figure out where the hell he was at because he's so used to being in his pack and play prison. Hmm. She act like Duty is such a prize, too. It's not fair that the other children didn't get a party like this. Aiden is not beat for Duty at all. My boy Aiden ain't for it at all. Honey, hold on a second. Miss Panda is a little bit parched. I gotta wet my throat, child. Okay. That was refreshing. I love me some water. Gotta stay hydrated. But anyway, getting back into Aiden, right? Aiden does not like Duty at all. You could tell. He don't really play with him that much neither. He don't really rock with him like that. I think he's still a little salty because he noticed how Jasmine favored him over him. And he noticed that he used to be the apple of his mama's eye, but then Legendari came and stole and took his place. And he don't like that. Because at first, remember, Aiden was the only boy for the longest time until Legendary came. And now he's forgotten about. That's fucked up. And Aiden don't hide the fact that he not feeling duty either. Not being funny, but I don't understand why Jasmine insists on letting Kaylin hold the camera. Quiet as it's kept, you can never really understand what the fuck she be talking about when she be talking. I ain't trying to pick with her or nothing, but I listen and keep rewinding, and I still don't understand what the child be talking about. I'll be listening real hard and still don't understand what the fuck she be saying. And look at Big Booty laying there, looking disinterested. See, I told y'all before that he was phony. Duty was just happy that Jasmine finally put his ass down and gave him some space. That's why Duty don't like her, because she always coddling him and touching him. Give him some space. Let the baby breathe. He don't like that shit. He ready to start moving around and being independent and shit. And she be holding him back and holding him and shit. Look at him go. He just happy to be free. He gets tired of being held all the time and shit. Now, Jasmine, you dead ass wrong. And Big Booty dead ass wrong for not cutting Duty bug hair. It was his birthday. How the hell you gonna send that baby to a birthday party with his hair looking like that? He's so happy to be doing something, anything by his damn self that I guess he didn't even notice. I know he's sick of Jasmine blowing her hot breath in his face. Look at Chris laying on the floor looking like a sloth. He's so lazy. He eat too much salt. That's why he don't be having no damn energy just laying around. How the hell you gonna come to a kid's birthday party, a place like that, and just be laying on a damn floor? He ain't got an ounce of class. Jasmine, please stop brushing Amaya and Ava hair into those tight ass ponytails. Please, you brushing the edges away. Thank you. You're the reason why your girls don't have no edges. And hold up, time out, wait a minute, hold up. Did anybody peep that Mama Dukes, and I think her brother might have been there. I caught a quick glimpse of him, but he didn't really engage with her too much. I think there's a storm brewing in the Dukes family. It seemed to me like there's some trouble stirring up because I noticed that Mama Dukes, she was not there, honey. She was not there at all. I was waiting to see Mama Dukes make her grand appearance. I thought maybe she was running late, but I noticed that Jasmine's father wasn't there neither. I could understand her brother not really being there because he might have had to work or maybe he had other things to do. He's a young dude or whatever. But and I understand that the dad is married, so maybe he has some shit to do with his wife. But Mama Dukes, Mama Dukes not showing up to something means something is up. I was waiting the whole time for Mama to show up, but she never did. It seems like Mama Dukes ain't fucking with Jasmine right now, and I gotta stand with Mama Dukes because Jasmine is a grimy ass so and so. I don't blame her for falling back because Jasmine been showing her ass ever since her and Big Booty Chris moved into that rental property together. She been treating everybody fucked up, especially the Davis kids. But what she failed to realize is that she'll need Mama Dukes and them Davis kids before they'll ever need her. They might need her now because they're children, but when they get grown, the table's gonna turn. Jasmine getting older, and at the rate that she going with all that salt, all that sugar, and as heavy as she gonna have some physical ailments, and she gonna need them kids to help her. She better be careful, okay? The way she going, she might not be physically able to stand or move around, but Miss Miss Dukes is financially self-sufficient. She doesn't need Jasmine to survive. Okay? She don't need her money. Jasmine, you whack as hell for falling out with your own mama over a broke down, dusty nigga like Chris. And did y'all see the end of the vlog when Jasmine said that she had to go home and pack the Davis kids' clothes, her least favorite kids, because they will be going away for a whole week? It looked like she probably came in her panties when she said that. Old big bobblehead, round pancake face ass, pig nose ass bitch. Just look at her facial expressions and her body language when she said that shit. She didn't verbally say it in words, but she was happy that they would be gone. You could tell. You could tell by how excited she was acting. And watch how her at Duty and Chris be going out to eat without them. That's why they can't wait for them to leave because she don't got paid, right? And so she got a little bit of money. I think that's why Duty was able to get the birthday party. So she might not have that much money, but she set aside some money so they can go somewhere. We're gonna just have to keep our eyes open. Hmm. Now, I noticed that the only time she act like she can relax is when the Davis kids is not there. Did y'all peep how she said that she wanted to record the kids, not the kids as in her kids, like my kids, but the kids like just like those kids, like they wasn't like they ain't shit type kids. She said, I just told them to just go take the camera and just go. I wonder if she would have said that to her grand prize child. Duty's a grand prize. She wouldn't have said that shit to Duty. Y'all know damn well she won't ever do that to Duty. Look at her facial expression when she put the camera on Kaylin. Just look at it. I don't like the fact that she never really engages with them. She should be closer to her kids than that. Shame on you, Jasmine. She looked like she didn't give a flying fuck about what Kaylin was talking about. She looked like she was just going through the motions to me. She looks so fucking phony. And how the fuck she gonna say that when she get home, it's time for a nap? Now, mind you, the birthday party was from like 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock. She only rented the space for 2 hours because she ain't got no damn money. Okay? So, they was leaving out of there. It had to be about 4:30. So how the fuck she gonna say it's nap time? You see this bullshit? As big as them kids is Kaylin, 10 years old. Aiden and Ava is past the point of taking naps. And so is Amaya. The only person who might need a nap is Duty. Because he was tired because that's probably the most exercise that poor baby done got. When she did finally put him down, he was crawling all over the place. And I know he had a good time. But he's about the only one that looked like he might have been pooped. He probably was in the back sleep. Because he ain't used to moving around that much. She be sticking him in that damn little small little rectangle that she made for him. So her fat ass don't have to chase him around. And did y'all notice how nasty she was to Aiden when he climbed over the seat and asked her where his cup was? You know what I mean? But she responded to him nastily like, it's in Chris' car. First of all, bitch, don't be talking to that baby like that. And secondly, Chris don't have no damn car. He got a car, but he wouldn't have one if you wasn't making payments on it. And did y'all see Duty's gifts? Did y'all see all the gifts that Duty got? Did y'all see that? That shit made my motherfucking blood boil. And even if the kids wasn't I was motherfucking 58. I was 38 hot out this motherfucker. How that bitch did that? Jasmine went all out her way for that baby. I know for a fact that she bought all those gifts for him but she barely bought Kayla anything for her birthday, but had the nerve to have her on live begging her supporters for money. He got all kinds of toys and clothes. You know damn well the big booty ain't buy that shit. And it wasn't hardly no guess there because Big Booty family don't like him or Jasmine for that matter. And he ain't got no friends. And she don't either. I peeped how Tiara NTV wasn't there. Why you ain't invite her, Jasmine? She wasn't there either. Either Jasmine didn't invite her or Tiara was too busy to be bothered to come. I switch gears for a second. Is it just me, or does Tiara have a I'm better than you type of attitude? Drop down in the comments section and tell me what your opinion is about that. She looks like the type of person that'll be your friend, but secretly look down on you. And I also wonder why her friend Liv wasn't there. She got kids. Don't she usually get the kids on the weekend? Why didn't she invite them? Because her punk ass, first of all, they ain't her real motherfucking friends. They her YouTube friends for content. Second of all, her punk ass ain't want to invite too many people because Jasmine is a cheapskate and she ain't want to pay for them. Jasmine don't have no real life friends. She has internet friends, but they don't really like her for real. And I didn't like how she treated Duty's siblings. I'm talking about Chris's sons. I didn't like how she treated them. She treats Duty like he's better than the rest of the kids. Even Chris's children that he has. And I noticed that she didn't really talk to them or engage with them too much either. And I think she treats them like that because of how she feels about his father. Not one fucking time does she make them feel included. She treated them like they were just there, just like she treated David's kids. Jasmine treats them like they're stepchildren. I'm referring to her own children. She don't treat them like they're her biological children. She treats them like they're her stepkids. She don't treat them kids good at all. She always seemed like she's always irritated when they're around her. And she never took a picture with him and all of his siblings, including Chris's kids too. You would have thought like at the end of the party, she would have took like, a picture, with her and Chris and, Duty and, the Davis kids and Chris's other kids, to put in her thumbnail. Kind of like when Hannah and, had threw Philip a birthday party, and then, they had the little colorful fiesta party, and then they all went on a balcony, and, Hannah and Philip and the kids, they all took a picture for the thumbnail. That's what I thought she would have did. But she just wanted it to be her, Duty, and Chris. She just wants it to be the three of them and any other children that she has by him only. Drop down in the comment section and tell me how you feel about today's broadcast, and tell me about the points that I made, and tell me if you agree or disagree and why or why not. But that will conclude today's broadcast of Miss Panda Talk Time. Thank you for listening. I love you all, and be blessed and happy Thanksgiving. Mwah.